and I accomplished it. That makes me feel, very well.
All right, congratulations. Bob, back to you.
Floyd Mayweather has advanced. Not only will he add a little style, but he'll add some substance to the 1996 United States Olympic boxing team. Last night, Augusta native Brandon Mitchem took on Fernando Vargas in the welterweight division. Box offs on NBC. Brandon Mitchem and Fernando Vargas. For the introductions, our ring announcer, Bill Botham.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is in the welterweight class. The welterweight division is 147 pounds or 67 kilograms. Introducing first, in the red corner, hailing from Augusta, Georgia, Brandon Mitchem. And in the blue corner, hailing out of Oxnard, California, Fernando Vargas.
Well, Fernando Vargas facing a hostile crowd, but he's done that before. The tail of the tape shows you Vargas with the height and reach advantage, however, or the reach advantage. However, he will be the one going to Brandon Mitchem.
These are the welterweights. A Vargas victory will qualify him for the Olympic Games, and we are set for round number 1. The referee, Tony Filippelli, out of Utica, New York, and Vargas comes out storming to stop it. Vargas told us this morning, Al Bernstein, that although Mitchem is fighting right here in his hometown in Augusta, he cannot bring the crowd into the ring to fight him.
Brandon Mitchem at 18 has a little less experience on the national and certainly international scene as Fernando Vargas. If Vargas comes to him, he may be surprised at how well Mitchem counterpunches and how well he slips punches. Brandon Mitchem was excellent at the Eastern Trials, had to come through the loser's bracket, had a tough road to get here to the box office.
Lost to Gary Jones right off the bat. No feeling out process here.
Good left hook there by Brandon Mitchem. He is, as I mentioned, his counterpunching. When he throws that left hook, he throws it in a very short, concise way. And Vargas had better be careful about how he comes in, because that'll be an easy punch for the judges to detect.
Vargas caution for a hold and a hit. Good exchange there. Mitchem is a freshman at Augusta College, where he's studying occupational therapy.
Of course, there is always the temptation for the oohs and ahs of the crowd to have an impact on judges. Hard to tell if it will. Certainly, though, in this first round, Mitchem is doing his share of landing in any case, so no matter what the crowd will be doing, he's doing well.
The white portion of the gloves is the scoring portion. A scoring blow is registered when a punch lands on the torso, on the front of the torso, or the head with the white portion of the gloves. Good counter right hand by Vargas. There are 5 judges seated at ringside with a computer pad. And at least 3 judges must see a scoring blow within 1 second and register it for it to count.
These two men have never boxed each other before, and that really is significant in this match because, especially for Vargas, I think he's going to be a little surprised at the skill level of Mitchem. Vargas considered the favorite in the 147-pound division, ranked number 2 in the United States, and it is extraordinary that Mitchem has gotten to this point.
Final 30 seconds of round number 1. It's been a good round for Brandon Mitchem. And Vargas has not come out tentative in this first round. Both fighters letting the left fly. Final seconds. seconds of round one. Fernando Vargas and Augusta's own Brandon Mitchem.
His struggles with asthma might have sidelined the...
Round number two, Fernando Vargas and Brandon Mitchem. In the welterweight division, Vargas, the Olympic trials champion. A victory tonight qualifies him for the Olympic team. Mitchem fighting in his hometown of Augusta, Georgia. Mitchem's family moved to Augusta 3.5 years ago. He was born in Virginia.
His dad, Randy, was a professional and amateur boxer. I had the honor of doing one of Randy's bouts toward the end of his career.
Good work to the body by Mitchem.
Fernando Vargas trains up in Big Bear, where Oscar De La Hoya does, and sometimes he's gotten to tag the next Oscar De La Hoya. He's sensitive to that. He said, I just want to be the current Fernando Vargas and do my best, and I'll let my identity speak for itself.
Vargas has several family members here, but that's it. This is a pro-Mitchem crowd, as you would expect.
Good double left took a moment ago by Mitchem. Now, I think Mitchem might be more effective letting Vargas come to him and counterpunch, but then again, if you're the underdog, perhaps you have to go after your opponent.
There's Vargas letting his hands go.
Vargas won the U.S. Olympic Festival this past year. Lost on points to Hector Vinet from Cuba in the World Championship Challenge.
Mitchem trying to dig to the body. Did you get too keyed up like Mitchem was with the home crowd and then maybe lose a little bit of that flow?
I think he's been boxing within himself. I don't think he's been too wild in this match. I think it's just that he's facing a terrific boxer in Fernando Vargas, so it's tough to land all those. Vargas has actually been less aggressive in parts of this round than I would have expected him to be, though he's landing pretty well in some instances.
Final 45 seconds of round number two. Brandon Mitchem in the red, Fernando Vargas in the blue.
And I think Vargas would like to try and make Mitchem come to him. It's kind of a cat and mouse game right now. Neither man really wants to be a total aggressor.
That punch hit the arms of Vargas. Punches to the shoulder and arms are not scoring blows according to the judges. Final seconds of round number two. Fernando Vargas and Brandon Mitchem. A Vargas win puts him on the Olympic team. Vargas 1 round away from qualifying for the Olympic team. There is her mother, Alicia Romo, seated in the first row. One of 5 family members on hand, and you can see the anxiety. Last minute instructions.
Fernando Vargas, perhaps 1 round away from his Olympic dream. It's got to be a close battle right now.
We start round number 3 in the welterweight division. Olympic trials champion Fernando Vargas in the blue. Brandon Mitchem of Augusta, Georgia in the red. Close fight.
This is about, because these two men have never faced each other before, it very much has been a feeling out process as Fernando Vargas' mother shows you the enthusiasm she brings to this arena. And this one could be wild in the 3rd round.
Mitchem letting his hands fly. Vargas looking to answer back.
Vargas is a very strong puncher. He's moved up to 147, but still has some pop.
And Vargas able to land a combination. Good start to round 3. Body shot by Mitchem.
He is capable of working the body and the head. Both men have excellent left hooks. And I'd say Mitchem's, to some degree, has been a little better here tonight.
Mitchem gets the crowd on their feet with a combination.
Brandon Mitchem has done it the hard way all the way through the trials up to the box office, so he knows about a tough road. He lost in the first round, had to go all the way through the challengers bracket.
Both of these young men, 18 years of age. The crowd reacts every time Mitchem throws a punch. That doesn't mean the judges are scoring all of them.
This is going to be a very close decision. Both men have done some good things. Both men have been a little inaccurate with their punches. And what it all adds up to is a very close decision, I think. There's that counter left from Mitchem. Both men have been landing it.
And Vargas able to respond every time Mitchem throws a punch out.
It's really become the battle of the left hooks now, with only a few punches mixed in. Both men have underused their jab. Now remember, there were 2 cautions for holding given to Vargas before. If one more should be given, there would be a warning and 2 points would be added to Mitchem's score. Could be significant in such a close match.
Final 45 seconds of the fight. If Mitchem wins, he gets a rematch on Saturday. A Vargas victory means a trip to the Olympics.
In the last minute or so of this match, the Vargas left hook has become a very important tool for him.
Good right hand by Mitchem. Vargas counters. As you mentioned, Al, he has an answer for everything. Will it come down to a final punch landed? Tough spot for Vargas, but boy, he has responded.
Facing a young man who was not touted 6-7 months ago, but now you can tell at 147 he's an excellent boxer.
Caution for Mitchem for holding behind the head. Closing seconds of the fight. Tough one to score. Vargas thinks he won. The Augusta fans think Mitchem was a winner. You're watching the U.S. Olympic box-off, home of the 1996 Centennial Olympic Games, NBC. Al Bernstein, a frantic start to round 3.
This is very indicative of this match. Both men landing some punches. Almost every exchange was just about even. The left hooks being the principal weapons for both men.
And there is Alicia Romo, the mother of Fernando Vargas, enjoying what she saw. Here's the decision, and our ring announcer, Bill Botham.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in this welterweight bout, in the blue corner, Fernando Vargas.
Fernando Vargas is on his way to the Olympic Games in Atlanta. You're watching the U.S. Olympic box office on NBC. California, representing the United States in the Olympic Games in the welterweight division, will be Fernando Vargas. He is standing by with Beasley Reese.
Thanks a lot, Bob. Fernando, congratulations. You are a member of the U.S. Olympic team. I know it's a dream come true.
It is. I mean, I'm putting him in hometown. He had everything. He had his crowd here. I mean, even though you're going to win, they're going to boo you. You're in his hometown, regardless. But it was a good fight. He came out strong, but I prevailed at the end.
He was a very worthy opponent, a very good fighter. Were you conscious of the fact how difficult it would be with all of these people in here cheering for him?
Well, not really. I thought it was going to be more of a focus with me and him, but the crowd got really into it. I mean, everything I threw, the hard shots I landed, they didn't yell. But anything he threw, they screamed like, I don't know what. But I'm glad that God, made me come through with this win. I'm going to represent the United States, bring it home to Oxnard, the gold medal.
All right.
I'd like to thank USA Boxing and everybody.
Okay, well, you'll have a good crowd in Atlanta. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
He started boxing at the age of 10, saw amateur boxing on TV. That's how he got into the game. Fernando Vargas is a winner. And his mother, Alicia Romo, that's your boy. He's on his way to Atlanta. And he has the belt and a gift for his mother as well, the headgear that qualified him for the Olympic Games. We are back live in Augusta, Georgia. Last night, one of the big upsets.